Hello folks, welcome to our next exit. It's the end of May, or as Pearl just reminded me, it's really the 1st of June. We're a little bit late getting our expense report out. The end of May found us at Klamath River RV Park in Klamath, California, just a little bit south of the Oregon border. We started out the month over in just below Provo, Utah. And we did a video on all these stops, so I won't talk about them too much. But we was in Provo, Utah. We went across 80 up to Salt Lake, and then across 80 to Lake Tahoe. We stayed at Lake Tahoe for 21 days, kind of resting up. It's just a beautiful place. Used to live close by there, and we was really looking forward to that. But the weather caught us off guard. It was raining and snowing and just plumb cold. Dipped into freezing 2 or 3 times. But we left Tahoe Valley. Went to Jackson Rancheria, that's where Pearl's, it's about 5 minutes from Pearl's sister. That's an Indian casino, real nice RV park, kind of expensive, but it was nice. Then we went up to Russian River, and then over to where we're at right now at Klamath River. So we're just south of the Oregon border. We drove, let me tell you a little bit about how the spreadsheet works. This column here is going to be the last 12 months from May of 2019 back to June of 2018. So 12 months. And everything that we spent will go in this column here during the month of May. And we put everything in here except for any contributions, gifts, anything we gave away or charity doesn't go in here. We have 2 storage units in Las Vegas. Those expenses don't go in here. So everything else goes right in. We take it out of Quicken, which is the financial program we use, and we just manually import it into the spreadsheet. And then, so that's the month of May. This column here is the last 12 months totals. And then this column here is the average of the last 12 months. And we started our adventure June the 1st of 2017. So this is 24 months. And this here is the monthly average for those 24 months. These line items go across here. Number 8 here is our diesel fuel. We track our diesel fuel, not the gallons, but the dollars. And then we divide it by the number of days, and that gives us our average daily fuel cost for the month. Right here's for the month, and then this here will be for the last 12 months. And then for the last 24 months. And the same thing with our campsite cost. Our daily campsite average for the month of May is right here, for the last 12 months, and then for the last 24 months. Just some highlights. Most of our stays are at Thousand Trails. We purchased a membership. If you want to know about Thousand Trails, I'll put a link up here, and there'll be one at the end of the video. Tells you about Thousand Trails, but we purchased a membership for $4,000 back 2 years ago. We pay $600 a year for that. Yeah, $600, and then we pay $200 a year for the Trails collection, and we pay $150 a year for RPI. That's another group that we belong to where we can stay in those campgrounds for $10 a night, and then Passport America is like $40 a year. And we get those campgrounds for 50% off. So that's where our camp fees come in. We drove 1,300 miles the month of May. We moved 8 times. We had 21 days inside Thousand Trails, so there's no expense for those 21 days. They were free. We have 10 days outside of Thousand Trails. Some of those are free, family and stuff, and then some of them we paid for. We'll go over in a minute. The month of May, our diesel cost was $149. We purchased 30 gallons at the Jackson Indian Casino at $439 just to get us up into Oregon. And then in Oregon we bought it for $3.25 a gallon. Or is what did we pay, Smitty? $3.31? We paid $3.31 in Oregon. So that, the month of May, we averaged $4.81. For the last 12 months, we've averaged $12.50 a day on diesel fuel. and for the 24 months it's $12.15. We average driving right at 800 miles a month is our average. We average moving 4 times a month, and we average about 26 days in Thousand Trails and 4 or 5 days outside of Thousand Trails. We spend $154 for campsites in the month of May. Welcome Station, that was up by Elko. That's a Passport America, so we get it for half price. Really nice little campground right on Interstate 80. And then New Frontier, that's in Winnemucca. We stopped to see our friends Brian and Con. That was a Passport America, 50% off, so that was $19. Jackson Rancheria, that was $104 for 2 nights, so no discount there. The Indians wanted all their money. And so that was 50-something a day. Klamath River is a RPI, and that is $10 a night, and then they have a $4 a day resort fee, so $14 a day. Spent 2 nights at our grandson's house, 1 night in the casino in West Wendover, that was free in the parking lot, and then 1 night in Walmart. Russian River, we had 2 folks just as we was leaving, Scott and what was his wife? Scott and Tammy. Tammy didn't come out, but Scott walked out right in front of the coach. I thought for sure we had forgot to unplug the electric cord or something crazy, and he was coming out to stop us and tell us, but he just recognized us, saw Pearl driving away and recognized that was Pearl driving the RV, come out and stopped us and just wanted to say hey. So that was pretty cool. And as a matter of fact, I think they're going to be here. We have since moved on from Klamath River, and we're up in Oregon now. They're going to be here in 4 or 5 days, the same park we're at. So we didn't get to visit with them much then, so we get to catch up and kind of see what they're up to. We spent motorhome repairs, almost $900. I bought I'm changing 3 of our airbags for our air leveling system, and you can't get up to get a ratchet on it. It's just real crowded. So I bought me a 1/2-inch drive power ratchet so I can get it up in there and get them off. It cost $300 for the ratchet and the charger and the battery. But I've replaced 2 airbags and I got 1 left. So that was money well spent. The airbags, bought 3 of them. They're like $150 or $60 a piece. I bought some airline. We went over, got the coach weight again. Went over a cat scale at TA, and that's $12. And our weight's still pretty much okay. Auto gas RV repairs, $192 in gasoline. We just did a lot of car driving there at, I forgot how far we were, 60 miles or 70 miles from Reno. We went into Reno. Our daughter and son-in-law live there. My brother lives there. We went into Reno quite a few times. And then a car wash. For insurance, we spend $14.59 for our RV insurance, and that's full-time RVers insurance. $836 for our car insurance, and $277 for a $1 million umbrella policy. And we just allocate $214 a month in each month for all our insurance. Groceries, $1,000. That's a lot, but we just had a lot going on. In groceries, that's not just food, that's everything we buy in the grocery store. So it's food, cleaning supplies, paper supplies. If we buy dog food in the grocery store, that goes under food. Everything we buy in the grocery store. We average, for the 2 years we've been doing it, almost right at $900 for groceries. And so it was up a couple $100. Or $100, I guess, $150. Dining out, that was up quite a bit also. That just speaks for itself. Internet and cell phone, just real quick. We have 1 Verizon Jetpack and 2 Verizon iPhones, and we get 15 gigabytes of high-speed internet on each of those devices, but we use about 80 to 100 gigabytes. We have a fourth device, which is a Verizon Unlimited prepaid plan. And so all that together, we end up, I wish one of them was AT&T, but it's not. But we do pretty good with the internet for that $200. DirecTV, $67. It is what it says there. Medical. Medicare Part B, we spend $135 a piece for that. Medicare Part D, that's our prescription drug plan. That's $30 a piece for that. We have a Part G Medigap insurance. That's $115 for Pearl and $122 for me. So we stick, that's $567 a month for insurance. Pet care. Took Pearl visit Tahoe Valley, took her to have her trimmed to Hard Rock Cafe. They opened a new pet salon there, pet concierge or something.
Pet concierge.
Yeah, $67. That's about the most we've ever paid to have her groomed, and it was just about the worst job we've ever had.
It was the worst.
Yeah, Pearl says it was. I agree. $12. Used books. Pearl's always buying us used books. A lot of the Thousand Trails have libraries that you can trade. You bring in a couple of books and you can take a couple of books. And so we do that switch all the time, going from different Thousand Trails. And every now and then we splurge and buy some used books. Computer, nothing. Clothing, nothing. Mail, $75. We got several packages we had to have shipped. And then our mail, we have it sent to our grandson and he forwards it to us. And that's what that is. So for the month of May, $4,100. And so for the last 12 months, $61,700. And that's mostly right here. In February, we had a $10,000 maintenance hit at Lazy Days. That was a fiasco. There's I'll put a link up here too. There's like 5 videos documenting that Lazy Days. That was really foolhardy on our part. For the 2 years, we've spent averaging $50,000, and the last year $60,000. So this here's the number I think was what we would figure going forward. We need to have around $50,000 a year. Hopefully we're not going to run into any more of these crazy things. That pretty much covers it. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. If you want a copy of this spreadsheet, I'll put our email up here, bobrpearl@gmail.com, and it's R-O-R, not Bob and, but Bob R. Pearl. And that covers it. Sorry I'm late. We just been having fun and hadn't took time to do this. I kind of went through it pretty quick, but hopefully it makes some sense for you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. We're going to do another video catching you up for Tahoe Valley and then our way on up here to Oregon. And until we see you again, keep the wheels rolling. Stay safe. We'll see you at the next exit. Bye-bye, folks. As most of you know, Pearl doesn't let me drive the coach very often. But the fact is, she doesn't like driving in these skinny roads, mountain passes, and bad weather. And that's what I kind of enjoy. So today we left Lake Tahoe, and I got to drive the coach, and she followed along in the car. We had about a 1-hour window in between storms to get down to Sacramento to Jackson Rancheria RV Park. So I thought I'd share some of the snow scenery with you. This is Highway 88 going up over Carson Pass. It's like 8,500 feet leaving Lake Tahoe. Carson Pass, 8,500